hey guys. How nice.
You really screwed that up.
I would say for season 4, when the writers first got together, we played this game of sort of like, what is the core of each character and what is the thing either most afraid of or the thing that they most have to tackle?
Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Neuman.
So Neuman gets what she wants in terms of being in the vice president's office, but the pressure that comes with that. Ashley finds her spot completely precarious. Kimiko, she's dealing with, once and for all, trying to learn how to speak and conquering her core trauma. For Homie, it's the mortality of he's got everything he wants, but he's not happy, so he's going through a midlife crisis.
A couple of days before I got the first script, I was actually like thinking about my own mortality. Because, you know, I'm getting older. I constructed an email to send to you going, can we use this?
I remember this.
And then the script came out and I was like, oh, he's already done it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we find Victoria Neuman in episode 1 on top of the world. I'm not gonna lie, she's having a great time, guys. I mean, sure, it's like on top of a pile of shit, but she's like, hey! She's confident, she's bulletproof. That's a killer Tinder bio right there. Like, I'd date her, she's a catch. But in true form with any of the seasons of the show, I mean, you're not on top for long.
Or plan B.
Jesus fucking
How's it you guys are actually getting worse at your jobs?
Wrangler, isn't he?
Texas nut job.
Kind of like him.
Of course, he bumps us with suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice, sir.
I think Ashley, she lives at a higher frequency. She's just constantly on this level. And having a close brush with death has made her shit her pants more than usual and made her want to suck up more than usual. She's always on edge, yeah.
I would watch an Ashley spinoff. I'd watch that.
I would
I
too.
would totally watch
Like a
it.
sitcom.
Hey, so Eric, I just wanted to compliment you a little bit more.
I've spent my life scaling the peak of VOD. It's all I ever wanted. And then now that I have it.
You're still not happy.
We wanted to give Homie everything he thought he wanted, and he's miserable. Now he's turning to Sage.
You do realize that probably won't make you happy either.
Still, tell me how you'd go about it. It's an interesting choice to go to the smartest woman in the world
Smartest person.
to get help. He knows that he has limitations, and I think that's the first time maybe that he's had to really confront that in order to create the legacy that he wants for his son. What's wrong? Whatever it is, it's okay.
I don't want Butcher to die.
A big storyline in the season is you have Ryan, who could be another Homelander, and you have Homelander and Butcher on either side of him trying to steer him one way or another.
But you know how dangerous Homelander is.
He's my dad.
Right, he murdered some poor sod right in front of your eyes.
That guy was a pedophile.
I don't judge my character, but I do think he'd be better off with Butcher.
Yeah, I always love when Butcher and Homie have similar arcs. And Butcher is going through his mortality too.
Yeah.
And like both of you are dealing with that in different ways.
I do feel like the battle for Ryan's soul is a pretty core engine between the two characters.
Ça va? Ça va?
That whole Zoe fight was interesting because I didn't quite know how the tentacles were gonna look like. Eric had told me that it's gonna look crazy, but I was like, how crazy can it be?
And then the best part of it, at some point, someone in prosthetics had the idea of like, should we give her braces?
Hi.
And I was like, yes, that's the best idea. It's so perfect and beautiful, and it sort of speaks to like what it's like to be an adolescent girl, I would imagine. Like you're just self-conscious of both your braces and these four killer
And your
snakes
tentacle mail?
coming out of your mouth. Were you really throwing like a 12-year-old girl around?
No, of course not.
Say it, Karen. It's a safe space.
No, she...
Just
Just say it.
No.
It's just us.
But she did amazing. She had a whole wire gag, so when I pushed her, she had to go into a wall, and she killed it.
Billy Butcher. Joe Kessler.
We knew going into the season that one of the goals was like, we got to find this awesome role for Jeffrey Dean. And so this notion came up of Butcher almost is only surrounded by people who are antagonistic to his goals. Everyone in The Boys is like, fucking Butcher, or you're going too far.
Where the fuck is Butcher?
And so we thought, wouldn't it be interesting to have a character that finally does the opposite and is actually kind of nudging him forward? And so coming up with like an old CIA buddy who has the same fears and hatreds that he does, I think is really bad for Butcher. I think Butcher needs people to hold him back, but it's good for the drama to have someone who is encouraging him rather than discouraging him.
We need someone like you, Billy. Right fucking now. Before the soups start rounding us up and dumping us off in camps.